Hello and welcome to My Retro Watches. My name is Mike and this is an unboxing video. That's right, an unboxing video. Now then, I've seen plenty of other YouTubers do these in the past. Thought, why not give it a go myself? And I know what's in this box. You guys don't yet. But the question is, was it a bargain or was it a bust? We're going to go to the bench and find out. Right then, here we are on the bench. Got my nice little knife here, and let's get opening. Now I know there's something on the top here that I don't want to rip because I can feel it. But maybe not, it's just part of the cardboard. Good sign. It somehow feels like Christmas. Okay, so what have we got here? So, some of you might know what that is. Seiko Quartz, the logo. This is a nice box, has to be said. And what have we got inside here then? So we have a Seiko 0634. That looks pretty fresh. In its original box. And we have the original manual. Sometimes these have a date in the back, as we can see here. So it was bought by A. Holmes, or sold by A. Holmes. I haven't got my glasses on to read this. On the 9th of June 1976. So I was 4 years old when this watch was bought. And we have something else. Possibly. Yes. The original receipt, and it looks like it was bought in Hong Kong. So if anybody's watching from Hong Kong, and I know one particular person might be that I know, Mr. Eric Chung, perhaps you might know this place, who knows. Interesting though to see the original bill of sale. So before I go on, this watch excuse me, I won on eBay for £20. 20 UK pounds. Okay, these are the world's first digital chronograph watch. I've already done a video on one of these before on how to repair them. I couldn't resist this. The guy had put it up for sale with open to offers. I made an offer and it was accepted, and here we are with it. So to come with all the box and papers, even if it isn't working, is amazing. Now he did say that it doesn't work because there has been battery acid leak in the rear compartment. So I'll set the camera up onto the bench like I do for my other videos, and we'll take it apart and we'll see if it is a dead duck or whether we can bring it into life. But so far this looks in pretty good condition. So let's see what horrors await under that hatch. Okay, so here we are on the bench, and the first thing to do is to just open the strap up so we can look at the back here. So here's the serial numbers, and you can usually denote the manufacturing year and the month by these first two numbers here. So it was 76, and I've now got to think it out. I think this is February, so correct me if I'm wrong. There's also a good website actually while I'm here to talk about. There's a website called Watch Sleuth, and you can go on there to Seiko Date Finder, and if you type in this number along with the serial numbers of the actual watch itself, it'll spit out the correct date and month of the manufacture of this particular watch. So my trusty English 20p piece. So I'm pretty nervous at the moment. He said there's battery acid damage. Let's just see how bad it's going to be. Well, I certainly can see some there, but it doesn't look terrible. He said he tried it with a battery and it didn't work. So perhaps I need to find a battery first of all, just to double check that, which I'll do now. Okay, off camera I put the battery in and it is dead, but I'm not going to let that worry me. We're going to strip it down and we're going to have a look at just the extent of the damage on the module. So to get these out, first need to remove the spring bar for the strap on both sides. Just realizing I'm off camera there, not good. Oops. Right, sorry about that. I'll back the camera over. So to get these, have these two little holes, and they're like little springs, little leaf springs, and you just want to push in, and as you can see it's coming out one end. Turn it round, do the same, and voila, it is out. Okay, straight away I can see a lot of crud, so it's going to need a good clean, but we need to get right down to the board. So to do that, take the crystal off, nice and straightforward, and then I need to just get a screwdriver and I'm just prying it a little bit so we can get it out of the main case and have a closer look at the board. Okay, so the board doesn't look good at all. It looks pretty bad over here. However, let's strip it down a little bit further and then get it on the microscope. Before I strip it down some further, I'm just going to get some alcohol and give it a quick assessment. So just clean where I can see around this outside edge. The acid has done quite a lot of damage here on the corrosion side, but you never know with these. So I think before I actually take it out of the this part and remove all the screen, I will put it up on the microscope for you guys to have a look, and we'll investigate a bit further. So here we are on the microscope, and things do look pretty bad. And I can see there, let's see if I can get my tweezers into it. Looks to be still very wet acid. So I would assume really that the battery hasn't only just been pulled out fairly recently. The corrosion does look extensive. So right now this watch is looking like a bit of a bust, although for the money I paid and just for the parts alone, it's got to be worth double that. However, I'm not going to give in. I'm going to clean all this off. May even put the whole board in the ultrasonic with alcohol and see how we get on from there. So I will probably do most of that off camera because I can see this is going to be quite a long job. So hopefully you'll catch me when it's all cleaned and running, or this video will end very, very short with me saying that I wasn't able to fix it. Okay, this is the moment we've been waiting for. This is the grand reveal, and to celebrate that fact, I've flanked the box with another two 0634 watches. The one on the left here, in my channel, there's another video on that one, and this one I bought as is. Well, sort of. I had to do a little bit of work on that one. So in the box, did we manage to save the £20 bargain watch? Yes, we did. There we go. Look, okay, it's ticking away quite nicely, flashing there. The little microlight does work. You can probably just make that out. These, you press the button in and you get the chronograph or stopwatch. Don't forget, this was the world's first digital chronograph. These watches were quite sought after at the time, very expensive. I think the rumour has it they were more expensive than the Rolex of the day. This was latest cutting edge technology. Seiko nailed it, and they made it nice and chunky, good quality strap. Everything about these watches I like. It's been quite an ordeal, this one. To get it working took quite a bit of effort. Mainly cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. So much so that it went into the ultrasonic probably in the end for an hour or an hour and a half in 30-minute cycles over a period of days. The ultrasonic was on 50 degrees centigrade, and this was, the module was in a jar with alcohol in it, and this is the jar from the very first watch. Now, bearing in mind this liquid should be clear, you can see the extent of what fell out of that module, which was a hell of a lot. And the glimmer of hope that I kept on getting was reassuring that I was on the right path. In the end, I did a trick that I keep speaking about on the forums, which is to stick a battery in it and basically leave it on a heater for a few hours, or in my case I left it overnight, and in the morning it was working again. Although I had a lot of problems because the crown operation, you'd pull the crown out and the watch would go off again, and it turned out that part of the crown assembly, it just seems to short a little bit. I haven't fully got to the bottom of that, so it has been a little bit temperamental, but obviously the module isn't ruined, which is the main thing here. To finish it, I actually refinished the case, or had a go at it, should we say. These are quite tricky. I don't know if it's going to come out on camera, but you have a brushed finish, you have a polished top, and these pieces here are brushed, and they match the bracelet, which is also brushed. And again, so you got polished. These little lugs at the bottom here are polished as well, and that all gone. You know, if we compare it with this one, this is typical, but you know, these are 1976, so everything blends into one. It all looks the same. But I was fortunate, I went on the internet and I found some photographs of like a new old stock one, and I thought I'd try and give it a little bit of a restoration. So there we are. That is the what's in the box, the unboxing video, first one I've ever done. I hope you like it as much as I do. I find this is a great find. What a great watch to restore and get going, especially seeing as it's got that provenance as well. You know, they do retail in good condition for a lot more money than £20. So, okay, it's taken me 4 days to get to this stage. Yesterday it was mainly working, but I spent an hour, 2 hours doing the case really, and then a few little tweaks before I've made this video. So I do hope you like it. I'm going to put it back in the box and celebrate. I don't have many Seiko watches that are still in the original boxes, so this one is definitely going to be a keeper. There it is then, guys. That's the finished watch on the wrist. I have to say, this is probably my favourite digital watch, this Seiko. I love the way it sits, I love the way it wears. because it's so thick and chunky, and the prestige of what it once was back in the 70s. So that's the end of the video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. It really does encourage me to make more content for you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you do subscribe, click the bell button, because then you get alerts of when I post new content. Just want to touch on one little thing now. I've signed up for Amazon affiliate program, which basically means that I can give links in my descriptions and in my comments and on my website to the products that I use, to the equipment I use, because I'm intending to do a few reviews of things like the microscope and the timograph, and then I can give you a link, and you can, if you want to purchase those items, you can purchase those items, and it will give me a very small commission. Now, it is small, but everything helps, and I'm intending to use what money I can raise really for the good of the channel and the good of my website. So maybe some more giveaways, maybe I'll be able to afford to buy some different equipment that I can then review as well. So it's going to help the community, I hope. So please click my links if you're interested in any of the products. I've already started putting them on some of the videos already. I mean, it goes from, you know, basic little screwdrivers and stuff like that, some of the abrasives I'm going to use. So the links will tally up with the videos, rather than just putting loads and loads of different ones on there. I'm not about trying to make money. I want to try and help you guys out, and what a way to connect you to the products that I'm using as well, because I do get asked quite a lot on emails from you guys. So please support me where you can. Again, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one very soon. So goodbye for now.